Hello everyone, and welcome to our first coaching session. If you're new to the channel, I'm Maria, a coach specialized in sleep and stress management. In this series of sessions, we're diving into something that affects so many people: insomnia, caused by stress and racing thoughts. My guest today is Alex, a 30-year-old IT professional who has been struggling with sleep for quite some time. We'll explore his experience, understand what's really going on, and lay the foundation for the best solutions. If you resonate with Alex's story, stick around because this session might help you too. Alex, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. Before we dive into your sleep issues, tell us a little about yourself. Who is Alex outside of work?
Hey, thanks for having me. Well, I'm 30, I work in IT, and I guess you could say my life revolves around screens and problem solving. I love technology, but I also enjoy hiking, when I actually have the energy for it. Lately, though, my biggest challenge has been sleep, or rather, the lack of it.
I hear you. So how long has this been going on?
Honestly, about 2 years. It started gradually, but now it's a constant battle. I go to bed exhausted, but as soon as I lie down, my brain decides it's time to analyze every decision I've ever made.
That sounds exhausting. Can you walk me through a typical night? What happens when you try to sleep?
Sure. I finish work pretty late, usually around 11 or 12 p.m. or even late. By then, I feel drained, so I just scroll on my phone for a bit or watch YouTube. I tell myself I'll sleep soon, but once I put my phone away, my mind wakes up. I start thinking about work, what I forgot to do, what I need to do tomorrow. And if I made a mistake during the day, forget it. I'll replay that moment 100 times. Hours pass, and by the time I do fall asleep, my alarm is going off.
So, we have a few key elements: work stress, the lack of an evening ritual, and obsessive thoughts about what you have to do. What you're telling me is very common, especially in fields like IT, where the mind is always active. That sounds like a cycle that's tough to break. Look, I want to propose a small exercise for you. Close your eyes and imagine you're in bed now. You've turned off the light. It's quiet. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, I think I'm thinking about a bug that I didn't fix today. Then I remember an email that I forgot to send, and all of a sudden, my mind starts to create scenarios. What if I don't find the solution tomorrow? What if my boss makes fun of me? And so on.
I understand perfectly. Your mind is trained to analyze and solve problems, but nighttime is not the right time for that. And how does this affect your daily life?
Well, I'm constantly tired. My concentration at work is slipping, I drink way too much coffee, and I feel irritable. Plus, I avoid making plans because I never know if I'll be too exhausted to function.
That makes total sense. Sleep deprivation doesn't just affect energy levels. It impacts everything: mood, focus, and even how we handle stress. Tell me, have you tried anything to fix this?
Yeah, I've tried melatonin, herbal teas, even meditation apps. Some things help a little, but nothing really lasts.
I appreciate that you've already taken steps to improve your sleep. That tells me you're serious about change. Here's what we're going to do. First, we need to understand the real root cause of your insomnia. It's not just about sleep, habits. It's about how your mind is processing stress. Over the next few sessions, we'll uncover patterns, experiment with techniques, and find what truly works for you.
That sounds great. Honestly, I just want to feel like myself again.
And that's exactly what we're aiming for. We'll work together to give you a pause button for your mind. So, for the next week, I want you to try a simple exercise: the bedtime thought journal. 1 hour before sleep, write down all the worries and things that are going through your head. It doesn't have to be structured. Just write down everything that's on your mind. Then you close the journal and tell yourself, "I've left my worries here. I'll deal with them tomorrow." Do you think you can try that?
Sounds interesting. I've never done that before, but I can try.
Great. In the next session, we'll discuss how this exercise went for you, and we'll start building a personalized evening ritual that tells your mind that it's time to relax.
Thank you, Maria. I can't wait for the next session.
If Alex's story sounds familiar, you're not alone. Over the next few sessions, we'll dive deeper into what's really keeping him up at night, and most importantly, how to fix it. If you struggle with sleep, let me know in the comments. What keeps you up at night? And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next session. See you soon.